accused assaulted a 28-year-old store clerk of the same address by pointing a knife to her face with the intent to commit an offense. The offense was committed on September 21st in Villa. Young was granted station bail in the sum of $1,000 with one surety. She is expected to appear before the Kalyaquwa Magistrate Court on November 18th to answer the charge. Meanwhile, police have arrested and charged Jerome Peters, a 60-year-old laborer of Calder, with the offense of assault. According to investigations, the accused assaulted a 44-year-old caretaker of the same address by hitting her on her head with a cutlass, causing actual bodily harm. The offense was committed on November 8 in Sion Hill. Peters appeared before the Kingstown Magistrate Court on November 13th and pleaded guilty to the charge. He was remanded in custody until November 15th for sentencing. The registration deadline for auditions for the National Youth Choir has been extended until Wednesday, December 4th. As a result, the 2 rounds of auditions will now take place on Saturday, December 7th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Sunday, December 8th at the original Kingstown Anglican School building on Higginson Street in Kingstown, across from the Methodist Church. The National Youth Choir is a joint initiative between the Department of Culture in the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, and the Ministry of Education. The choir targets young people ages 13 to 25 and aims to nurture and develop the musical talents of youth across St. Vincent and the Grenadines by providing a platform for personal growth and performance opportunities. Interested individuals are encouraged to register by December 4th at the Department of Culture, located on the 2nd floor of the Methodist Church building, opposite the Adventist Church in Kingstown. World Pediatrics WP has completed their urology clinic that took place on Sunday, November 10th. The clinic was held at the Milton Kate Memorial Hospital in Kingstown, where 41 children were evaluated for concerns, including constant urinary tract infections, kidney or bladder stones, bladder concerns associated with neurological disorders, and any issues surrounding the genital area. 20 of these children were regionals coming from islands such as Barbados, Grenada, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Antigua, and Dominica. Dr. Doug Copeland, pediatric urologist, was the head of this team. After evaluating the children on clinic day, the team carefully scheduled for 18 children to undergo surgical interventions between Monday, November 11th and Thursday, November 14th. This team was sponsored by the Maria Holder Memorial Trust, and the staff, volunteers, and families of World Pediatrics wish to extend fervent appreciation for this invaluable donation and the support given towards achieving the aim of healing our children in the Caribbean. In regional news, the World Bank says it has expanded its lifeline to the Caribbean and other small countries struggling to rebuild from disasters, allowing them to postpone loan and interest repayments after a catastrophic event so governments can focus on recovery rather than paying off debt. In response to feedback from countries, the Washington-based financial institution said in Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, on Tuesday, that its Climate Resilient Debt Clause, CRDC, now covers all natural disasters, including droughts, floods, and health emergencies like pandemics. Previously, 2 types of natural disasters, tropical cyclones and earthquakes, were eligible under the CRDC, which allows eligible countries to defer principal and/or interest repayments on IBRD and IDA loans for up to 2 years, the World Bank said. By significantly expanding the scope to cover all catastrophes, we are helping vulnerable countries to access more meaningful support quickly. In times of crisis, leaders need a reliable partner that has their back, said World Bank Group President A.J. Banga, who made the announcement during COP29 in Baku. The World Bank said one country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, exercised the deferral option after Hurricane Beryl. The Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, says approximately 5,100 people die annually in the Caribbean from HIV-related causes, and that 1/3 of the HIV cases are identified at an advanced stage. The Guyana-based Pan-Caribbean Partnership Against HIV and AIDS, PANCAP, said on Wednesday that these facts formed critical areas for discussion at the regional workshop, Uniting Science and Communities to Accelerate HIV Response in the Caribbean, held in Trinidad and Tobago earlier this month. The event in Port of Spain was organized by PANCAP, the International AIDS Society, IAS, the Global Fund, PAHO, and Plataforma, LAC. PAHO's advisor for HIV, STI, TB, and viral hepatitis, Caribbean Subregional Office, Sandra Jones, said while the Caribbean has progressed with HIV prevention and treatment services and innovations in HIV service delivery, the region did not achieve the 1990 targets. Data from the 2024 UN AIDS report indicate that the Caribbean is not poised to achieve the 95-95-95 targets in 2025, and Jones said this may affect the ultimate goal of ending AIDS as a public health threat in 2030. And finally, in the news at this hour, thousands of police are being deployed in Paris to ensure security at Thursday's France-Israel Football International, a week after violence in Amsterdam, Netherlands, in which Maccabi Tel Aviv fans came under attack. Paris Police Chief Laurent Nunez says 4,000 officers will be on patrol, 2,500 at the Stade de France in the northern Paris suburbs, and the rest on public transport and inside the capital. In addition, around 1,600 private security guards will be on duty at the stadium, and an elite anti-terrorist police unit will protect the visiting Israeli squad. According to BBC News, Mr. Nunez said it is a high-risk match because of an extremely tense geopolitical context. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I am Naressa Bostwick saying thank you for listening. Our next newscast will be coming up at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to join us then.